Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of What's Up Now, which stands for What's Up Nominee of the Week. And this platform is to showcase people's passions, their talents, or their hobbies, or just what they do, and we talk about it each week. And for this week, we have the honor of nominating my very good friend. He's a really good person. He's a good father. He's a pro golfer. A pro wake surfer.
Sometimes.
And then, yeah, most important, he's an entrepreneur slash business owner, restaurant owner. And he goes by the name of Seng Saechao. So, buddy.
Hey, man. How you doing?
Good. How you doing?
Good.
Well, I want to thank you for taking your time to do this with me today.
Yeah, no worries, man. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it. So.
Yeah, I know you're a busy man, so I really do appreciate this. So I have a couple questions for you. My first question is, what inspired you to become an entrepreneur?
I started in the restaurant industry, and pretty much I would have a bunch of regulars come in, and I literally said one day, it was 15 years ago, I'm gonna have my own place. I'm gonna have my own bar, a restaurant, and work for myself, and just have something for me, and hopefully end up building a legacy and leaving something behind for my kids too. So
awesome. Yeah, that's cool. So what about the restaurant business? Why specifically the restaurant business?
I really enjoy seeing everybody. I'm a pretty social guy. You know that. I like being out and interacting with people and just making everybody laugh and smile and making sure everyone has a good time. So when I go out to eat and drink and hang out, I definitely always want to go. You're out there to go have a good time, right? You're not out there to just kind of sit by yourself and not talk to anybody. Once in a while, you need that. Yeah. But in general, you're out there hoping to, relax and meet someone new, or just pretty much have a good time. And so that's what I try to provide when people come in here. I try to say hi to everybody.
Hospitality.
Exactly. Yeah. I definitely want everyone to have a good time and enjoy their food, and want to come back and have this be their favorite place. So.
Yeah, and I feel like you're doing a really good job at that.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, and okay, so being a restaurant owner, I'm sure is hard from just what I've heard. What are some of the disciplines that people don't get to see?
Definitely patience.
Patience.
You definitely have to be patient. Nothing happens overnight. It takes a long time to create a menu, create a place to, it's on the top of their list when they go out. This doesn't happen overnight. Yeah. Just because when you first open, it may be slow, but you got to keep grinding. You got to be here. You got to make sure that everything's on point. But definitely be patient and just honestly be ready to fail too, because it's not easy. I mean, I think 1 out of 5 or 1 out of 10 restaurants, or no, 1 out of 5 or 1 out of 10 restaurants make it.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, the percentage is very low. So if you're gonna do this, you just got to make sure you're 100% in and be ready to rock.
100% passionate.
Yep.
And I feel like you have to have thick skin too, just to roll with the punches.
Yeah.
I feel like, that's a good point. And so you've gone this far in your career and just owning your business. I want to know, what are some of the emotions you experience, like the good, the bad?
I mean, there are definitely a lot of good times in the restaurant industry. You get to meet some really cool people to travel through, you would never meet. But if you're here and someone stopping through, they get on Yelp and they find your restaurant, they come in, and when we had that crazy total eclipse up in Oregon a few years ago, we had a ton of people stop in Redding on their way up from Southern California and come into Raw. So that's really cool, getting to meet people from all over the world, and definitely there are also some bad times. You have moments where you feel like everything's going wrong and you're trying to make everybody happy and you can't. So in this industry, like you said, you gotta have thick skin.
Yeah.
And you can't please everybody, and you have to understand that and believe that. You know, no matter what, you're putting your best foot forward. At the end of the day, someone will not be happy, and you just have to be okay with that. Because if you're not, it's gonna eat you up alive. So
yeah, I feel like that also goes into being like resilient too.
yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you for sharing that. Okay, so I want to know, how important is culture in your work environment to you?
Pretty important, obviously, you know. I mean, we try to provide, you know, like a really tight-knit, family-oriented culture and vibe here, you know, with my servers to hostesses to the kitchen guys, sushi guys, you know, we all get along. You know, there's a good vibe here. Been in many restaurants where, you know, there's a big divide, there's a bunch of cliques, you know.
Yeah.
But here, everyone gets along with everybody, and, you know, everyone respects each other on the same level. You know, it's cool to see, you know, everybody being able to hang out and get along. So
yeah, just unity.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So my last question for you is, what's some advice to give to someone aspiring to be a restaurant owner themselves?
Be ready to grind. You know, honestly, it takes a lot of work, you know, in the industry. You know, when we first opened, you know, you're here 7 days a week, 10 hours a day, 12 hours a day at times. You just have to be ready to
put in that work.
Put in the work and
time.
Experience and be able to take all the constructive criticism, you know, because everyone that comes in, a lot of people, they're a chef now, right? And they will tell you, oh, this is how I make this, or this is better this way. And you really just honestly have to be able to take that feedback and turn it positive. You know, most of the time they're just trying to help you, and they're just, you know, voicing their opinion. And if you let that frustrate you, or if you're not able to take that, then you're not going to be able to do this, honestly. So you're going to get someone telling you how they make meatloaf every day if you open a restaurant that serves meatloaf. I'm telling you that, you know. So
yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, sweet deal. I want to just let you know I nominated you for this week's episode because I acknowledge your hard work and your passion with the restaurant, and just as a human being, super hardworking. And so I just want to thank you again.
Of course, brother. Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
And I appreciate it.
Yeah, if you guys should go follow Raw's Instagram at Reading Raw. And yeah, if you enjoyed this episode, please give me a like, a follow, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also, go up on that website, purchase yourself some merch if you enjoy our message, which is to empower people to do the things they love that make them feel fulfilled. And yeah, if you already did that, then that's what's up. Thank you, bro.